It looks like.
Where is it?
Where's that?
How do I see that?
You click on the name.
Where's the link?
Such a good. Do you work here? I'm sorry, I have to interrupt here because I saw your number of unread Slack notifications.
Calm down.
And it is no. Read the number.
You know, the number.
Thanks.
The number. Hi. My name is Toby Araole.
Hi, I'm Claire.
My name is Marcel Jacob.
A good question. I don't know what other people think I do. Probably just like sit at a computer all day, read lots of stuff, and then go home. There's an element of truth. I think most people don't know what I do. Like outside of here, like when I tell friends and family I'm a strategist, they kind of go, "Oh," and then so I say at a brand agency who have branded ITV and blah 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 blah, and then they kind of get, "Oh, okay, so it's design," and I'll leave it there.
On strategy level, I don't think people really know what strategy entails, especially because it's a kind of a bastardized word in the industry. And then you can talk about content strategy, digital strategy, brand strategy, business strategy. There's so many ways, and people use that to mean tactics. They use that to mean a plan. They use that to mean a range of different things, which makes for a very confusing understanding of what I do as a profession. It's funny because I graduated in advertising and communication. So my family still holds the idea that I make advertising. And I've tried to explain many times that's not what I do, but it's basically a lost battle, so I say yes. Yeah.
Ooh, elevator pitch is strategy is the foundation on which you build a house, essentially. It doesn't work and it's not consistent. You'll have wonky rooms, your kitchen will be lopsided, your back garden will be on a slant and on a slope if you do not have a solid foundation. So the elevator pitch is I am the person that pours the concrete into a hole to make it straight and level before you can build something on top of.
No, because I want to talk, so let's, because it would be fun if we're talking, Toby go like, no? And she comes into the scene and start talking over me.
That sounds right in the scripts.
I don't know if they're going to use it, but we should do that.
Well, I have an insight for you.
So Rolly also, I think it was an interesting project.
Marcel, that was my project. Let me talk about it. What was the question? Rolly was a really great project. I think research was probably like the best part of the project. We got to speak to a lot of the kind of stakeholders, a lot of the time, and that was predominantly how we got to the source of the strategy. It was really about the founder. It was really about his vision for the business, and also really looking at the landscape and figuring out how our business and how the brand was different.
Yeah, because we spoke about before, like practical features versus like the emotional ones, and like in a sense, like any of these brands here, like anyone could create a piece of musical hardware, like and there's lots of other brands you can start to see here like are doing the idea of like gamified education around music as well. So like if those are the practical features, well, what's the emotional truth? And you found with Rolly, kind of speaking to the founder, kind of admiring the product and seeing how it worked as well, and how it was a shift in mindset. You kind of get to this emotional truth of free the music rather than being a premium techie brand, which is where they kind of had been in the past.
And so this covers a massive range of the human experience of learning in music and experiencing music.
Yeah, and I guess like that thought of freedom did influence how the identity start coming to life, because it does tap into the different emotional states that you have when you are in that experience. So the Rolly brand obviously has its distinctive assets, which is the kind of sacred palette that the brand needs to hold. But like the way it's expressed and the way it's liberated, it's to convey that sense of freedom that you can do, and then you can enjoy the process.
Because that's often what clients will come to us with, is that they've done things in a fragmented way in the past. Like they'll have done a rebrand, but then they'll be like, but we don't know what we stand for and we don't have a purpose. And then they'll sort of tack on a purpose, but then that doesn't align anymore with their identity. They'll be writing stuff, but they're like, the tone of voice doesn't link in either. And then they'll be trying to create a brand film and they're like, we don't even know what we want to talk about. And so that's what we can kind of solve for them, is bringing all those pieces together and starting from those really strong foundations, from that blank page, diagnosing what the actual problems are, the challenges of the brands and the direction we can take them in, and then filling in all the parts so that it's cohesive and one kind of united system.
Yeah, and the top layer that unifies us is that we brand people. So it doesn't matter if I'm bringing strategic thinking, I still need someone else with a different background that thinks brand, but brings a different perspective within the umbrella of brand. So that's how we see that blank page. Like it's, okay, so what we're gonna do? So I start using my applied skills for strategy, but thinking about the brand. A creative will come and bring their references of branding, of creative insights into that blank page. And that is gonna start the formation of like a direction for a brand. So everyone is serving the same point. So I think that's a very important thing for us to keep hold when we have that blank page.
And cut.
Thank you.
I promise this is the last time we get to have this.
It's not, I'm here tomorrow.